Welcome to Kaizer Chiefs Year 2 Network. My name is Fumani Mtombeni and I'm with Mr. Spiwe Matwane and Mr. Makeleni as our director today. So do not get confused with the colors or the matching. You're black and white. We're just here to attend maybe let's say the burial of our team because of our, you understand? But it's not a bad thing. We just have to learn from our mistakes. We are here to speak about the game Stellenbosch, the Kaizer Chiefs, cutting Black Label Knockout Cup.
Okay, sir.
So what's your take about the match yesterday, the overall about the match?
It was very boring, eh?
Yeah.
Very boring. A lot of useless passes.
Yeah.
The final touch, when you're supposed to put the ball in the back of the net, you take the ball, you attack, then you take the ball to the back again.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a very good game to watch. The game came alive in extra time.
Yeah.
Right. Stellenbosch didn't have a lot of shots on target. Fria Krindwari was on holiday. He had something to do in the extra time where he showed that he's there. Kaizer Chiefs, they removed key players. The substitution from the assistant coaches was not good. These guys, I'm beginning to doubt them big time if they are coaches or not, because they put in Dupreez, right? Because the fans are shouting. Immediately when the fans are shouting, all of them, that's why they make a sub.
They feel the pressure.
Of course. But when you listen to Khalil Ben Youssef, they asked him that very same question, that how many percent do fans contribute to you making a sub? He said 0%. He could have said maybe 20%. He said 0%. He said, okay, he came with the point. He said, you know, social media, how many people give me a starting lineup on my DM? He said, a lot. Maybe 4,000 people every game give me a starting lineup. Put this one, put this one, put this one. So I can't listen to them. But definitely on that day, the fans had a role to play on that Dupreez substitution. And Dupreez, unfortunately, didn't offer anything.
Okay. So you touched on something in regards to the final touch. Yeah. So when it comes to the final touch, I've also observed in the previous games, we haven't had too many goals to score. Even the wins that we had, it was 1-0, 1-1 draws, and all of that.
There's someone who pushed them to score one goal, not more.
Not more than one goal.
If you receive a penalty, miss it. If you are leading 1-0. Because if you score, that's why for them to win, they must win by nil. 1-0. If the other team scores, it's a draw, or they will lose.
Yeah. So in regards to that, do you think it's something that the coach is responsible for, or the players must also take accountability?
It's both. All of them are getting salaries from the management.
Yeah.
The players are receiving huge paychecks.
Yeah.
The managers are receiving a huge paycheck. You understand? If you are a winger, you get the big bucks for you to cut in, to break, to deliver crosses. That's why wingers get more money than most players. You understand? So you can't say you are a winner, you are earning 300,000 and you are scoring 1 goal in 8 games, and you don't sit down and introspect and look at the videos. We don't play soccer. We just sit here and talk, but we can look and say, I know this guy, why didn't you pass there? You understand? So of course in the game, they say when you're inside of the pitch, it becomes small. When you're watching from the stand, it's big. But of course you go and watch your own games and say, I could have done this. You correct yourself. You understand? Because you're a professional. But we are not seeing that. The only person that has done a thorough correction is Oxum Tweto. That guy has done correction from A to Z. Apart from that, nobody else.
And when you speak of Oxum Tweto, I bring the coach, the national team. I think somehow, it's not really disrespect to Kaizer Chiefs when he says he doesn't want anyone to play, because of when we come and review and check the players like Abomteto, and then we come and check players like Bo. Well, Kela wouldn't count him in that match, but I would vouch for Mteto to play for the national team.
There's
think
no better
currently, right now,
midfielder in the country than
a
Teto.
defensive midfielder.
There's no better defensive
currently
midfielder
right now in
the
South
country.
Africa. Yeah, it's not a matter of hype or it's a matter of whether we are favoring him.
Of course.
Like let's look at Teto. He's not supposed to work miracles. He can't mark the ball, pass the ball, then score. You understand?
You see, and that thing coming from you,
yes,
it's a compliment.
Yeah.
Because you yourself said Ox is a cow.
But listen,
now you are saying that there's no better defensive midfielder. So I give you applause for that.
But I did tell you even then, there's nothing wrong about him. The problem was his forward passes.
No, you can't say, let's go to Willard Katsande, right? That's not.
No, let's not go to Willard Katsande.
Yeah, but you can't say he plays the position of Willard Katsande. I have to go to people who play the position. I have to go to Washington Tinashe Nongomash. Okay. I have to go to people that play a similar position than him in history of the team, right? So if you go to Tinashe was a good midfielder, not only Makapa Kapa, but that was Nokshama forward pass.
Yeah.
But the Katsande, nothing. Katsande came. The problem with us is this modern day football thing. Where now we are counting forward passes. Katsande, when he came, it was not the era of social media too much. We knew that Katsande, take ball and break down play. That was his job. Ox does that 100%. You understand?
Cleanly.
He even does extra. Not only Kapak Pele can win the ball and pass a move. But the problem with South African fans, sometimes umuntu value bafuna ukuthi a forward pass noma ingekho bayayibona ukuthi ayiki forward pass.
Sometimes it will be. You can see it's evident. Why don't you pass the person right next to you here? He's just here. And then he decides to tell.
I wish I could show you the clips. The thing is, I already knew that Ox was being criticized. So I watched clips of him, and I saw that these guys are demanding Ox to give a forward pass, even when there's no forward pass. Aiki forward pass, he's going to lose the ball. You understand?
Yeah.
Because he has to give a person a free. I'm niggas ball. I have under pressure ball for the sake of a forward pass.
Yeah, but nonetheless, I still believe that he does deserve to wear the Bafana jersey.
Same here.
He's the only serious player at that stadium. At that team at Naturena.
You heard him.
Yeah, he's the only serious player on those numbers. In regards to leadership, what do you think of the leadership Kaizer Chiefs on the pitch and off the pitch?
We have good players for me.
Yeah.
Understand? Chiefs has improved. It's no longer where it was. Unfortunately, the standard of Chiefs is high, bruh. You can't play for Kaizer Chiefs and think being number 4, people are going to be happy. Yeah, you are coming from number 9. People don't care. You must be number 1 or number 2 and win convincing. You understand? You can't be number 4 and think people are going to be happy because you are coming from number 9. That's why Nabi is sacked.
Yeah.
He won a trophy, he didn't win it convincing. They are sacking him because of that. You understand? Which does not make sense. Why would you sack a person in the middle of a season? Why didn't you wait at least for an international break? Now they can get a coach, you can work on combinations. But the time is still small. Why did you give him a preseason? You get my point?
Yeah.
Why did you give him a preseason? If you felt that, okay, he won the Nedbank Cup and he was not convincing, sharp. Part ways with him amicably. The guy sacrificed a lot. You know that the Tunisian national team wanted to take him as a head coach. They refused because of Kaizer Chiefs. Now, instead for them to show their trust in him, the whole season, his second season, they were supposed to say to him, realistically, get another cup and compete in Africa, Usfago top 4. That's a realistic thing for Chiefs and the type of players that they have now.
Right now.
You understand? But because, of course, also they are succumbing to the pressure of fans. They want him to win the league. Because ama-assistant wakhe win ama-game nyana i-3 nyana engekho wafike wadraw in Sundowns, dominating them. While he was his cocoon. But the assistant coaches are better than him. Remains to be seen.
Yeah.
So who do you think must take charge of Chiefs? Who's available maybe?
Currently, my top 3 in no particular order. I think currently right now in regards to us playing in CAF, we need Jose Rivera. Okay. We need Pitso Mosimane in no particular order. And then
the best
for one? Locally, no, not the best.
The best one that you
locally,
that can come easy.
I said I have 3 options. You listen to this conspiracy in regards to discipline and what the boys at Kaizer Chiefs need. I believe we need a coach like what Dance Money said. And I understand that he is a coach who has no background in regards to big tournaments, but he has a tenacity of winning. He just has had conflicts with those teams that he has coached before. I believe he was a non-nonsense taker, and I believe he's very effective. So between the 3, the best, and it's proven, it's Pitso Mosimane.
Let me give you my analysis on 3 of them and we close the video.
Okay.
Dance might not have a CAF license.
Yeah. The
one that they were saying Nabi does not have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because he's never coached in CAF or a big team.
Yeah.
But if he comes, he's a good coach. My team can play. They play ball, but they don't win. That's the other problem.
Okay.
But also it's small teams. So we'll make an example or a comparison to Steve Compella. Steve Compella, better coach than Den in terms of name. Because we can take
who's the trophy between the 2?
We can say Steve has a trophy now.
No, Dance.
Steve has a trophy now.
Dance has a cup trophy against Kaizer Chiefs. He beat Kaizer Chiefs and embarrassed them in the final.
Okay, so Steve has a trophy now. You know, my Sundowns or Rasbali.
I don't think it doesn't count. He's not a coach. The coach is Cardozo.
No, I mean, he came before Cardozo. Co-coaches with Mangoba Mniti. But let's cancel, he hasn't won it alone. Sharp. So, Steve Compella, but still, he was a higher name than 10. Failed dismally at Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to Rivero. Bullet Trilena is the best one that can come at any time. Because Rivero does not come with his whole technical team. Who's a one? Which Chiefs will like that because it will save them money. You understand? Number 2, he does not come with a lot of demands of I want this player. He will use whatever that he has, like he used Abafana Mancane, Jose.
Okay.
Pitso Mosimane is the best one, but he is not going to be controlled. Player. He wants to be the manager because it is for his own career, his own legacy. Then he came and he found Chiefs dead and he rose them.
And Pitso also has a expensive habit whereby he poaches players from other teams. You remember what he did against Sundowns? That's a very key players. George Moluleke he bought in that season.
He's a genius. That's what you do in a game of chess. So you look at the weaknesses of the strengths of your opponents, and you take them and you use, even if you are not going to use them, just to. That's how Sundowns have 8 league titles because of that thing that he did.
Yeah, it's a very expensive taste, that one.
And he knows how to play mind games, eh?
Yeah.
May is too far. You don't need to beat Kaizer Chiefs to win the league.
Yeah.
So
that's his words. Yeah.
That's his words. So he knows how to play mind games. So if you can, and he's passionate, he cries if he loses. You need somebody like Pitso Rolani, Benni McCarthy at Kaizer Chiefs, somebody who's passionate, who hates losing, in order for them to change the situation of the team. Anyways, I think this video has been equality.
Equality. We hope that you also like it, and we hope you watched until the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more updates. What are your comments? What do you think about Kaizer Chiefs in regards to the leadership or their performance right now? You can comment down below. We are available to respond, and we can give you more feedback on that.
Thank you for watching. Here we also say no VAR, just vibes.
Tango.